I love the whole Star Trek mirror universe. Hi, I'm Mark, and this is Subliteral Network. I make art and comics, and thanks for watching. Remember to hit like and subscribe, and to leave your feedback in the comments. Now, I post art daily, 5 days a week, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and this is a roundup of some of that work in case you missed it, with a little more detailed description added. You can read my Una the Cave Bunny comics free at radiocomics.com, and my one-shot comic called Searchers is available at burningstarcomics.net. Visit my Patreon page if you'd like to support my work. There's a growing gallery of art and comics to see and enjoy. All these links are in my description and bio, so please watch till the end so you don't miss anything. Star Trek, the original series, had, debuted the first Mirror Universe episode, that kind of is pretty popular with the fans over the years, and almost all the series since the original series have done their own version of the Mirror Universe. So the idea is that basically it's an evil empire that rules by force and tyranny. But the best thing about the Mirror Universe was those bare midriff uniforms they had on all the women. In the original series, Nichelle Nichols playing Uhura, she looked insane in that outfit, man. So for a long time, I've been goofing around sketching. Maybe I'm going to draw Uhura in the Mirror Universe, but I can't quite figure out exactly, how I'm going to approach it. So this is one sketch along the way to that. Back in the 60s, the great comic artist Wally Wood self-published a book called Heroes Incorporated, which was designed to be comics without the comics code, more or less adult comics. Anyhow, I think he was mostly working with no filter at all. And at least in this case, no filter meant Chinese communist femme fatale Madame Toy, who was working against the character canon. So in this drawing I did it on halftone paper in ink, and ran it through Photoshop and made black and white line work out of it. One of my problems is that when I'm coloring a piece, I usually end up playing it safe. It's kind of lazy. I do just sort of maybe traditional colors or things that I can easily do. And over time, that kind of stuff just is not good for your art. So with this one, what I did was I said, I'm going to pick a color that I don't normally use and just try to make it work. So in the hopes of coming up with something that I wouldn't ordinarily do, it might sort of look unique or fun. And in this one, I picked pink. And I've never really liked a dominant pink color. Because you might remember there used to be this old, this drug they would give to kids for an upset stomach called Pepto-Bismol. And anytime I had a stomach ache, my mother would give me this Pepto-Bismol, so I would always be sick whenever I saw the bottle. So I associated it with feeling nauseous. So Pepto-Bismol, being this bright pink liquid, always made me nauseous. And so I avoided the color. But this time I went all in and decided to base everything on pink. And I ended up liking it. I like it a lot. I might never do it again, but it's just good for your art to take it out of your comfort zones of what you would normally do, because then you get something that can stimulate more of that kind of experimentation. Thanks for watching. Thanks to my subscribers, and a special welcome to my new subscribers. I'm happy and appreciate that you enjoy hearing about my work, and I hope you can come back for more. Remember, joining me on Patreon helps me create the content you enjoy.